Well, hello everyone. My name is Siddharth Sharma, and in this video, this is an assignment of dynamic problem of chapter 3, question number 116 of Merriam-Webster's book, given by our mechanics professor Mahindra Gattu. So, straight jumping into the question, we will see that what's going on in this problem and what it is being asked for. So, at first, initially, we can see that there is a body of mass m, where one end is attached to a spring force of constant k, and the other end is being attached by a cable where a constant force P is acting through the rope. In the question it is given that all the necessary details are written here, where mass is 0.5 kg, initial velocity is 0 because at point 1 it is at rest, so we can choose here the reference line also, and velocity and the final velocity is given 0.80 meter per second, and spring constant K 250 Newton per meter, and the horizontal length of the spring is 200 mm. So by clearly seeing at position 1 it is displaced 250 mm from the origin, so its initial elongation of the spring force will be 250 minus 200 mm, which comes out to be 50 mm. And for the final elongation at position 2, how much far is it from the origin? 250 plus 200, so 450 it is being far, and the change in length, that is final elongation at position 2, will be 450 minus 200 mm, that comes out to be 250 mm. What we all need to consider here for finding force P, we can clearly say that there can be something of work energy theorem. For the work energy theorem, we have to be very sure about the three things, and in this problem those three things are: there will be the work done by the spring force K, there will also be the work done by the force P, which is constant throughout all the motion, and there will be some work done by the gravitational potential energy at it is moving from position 1 to position 2, so it is creating a differentiate height which changes potential energy. So for the work done by the spring force, I have already calculated delta x1 and delta x2, and so calculating this spring work will not be of any difficult task. Secondly, we have to consider about the force P, and the formula work done is force into displacement. So for finding L1, we can easily find L1 from the position 1. Its base length is 200 from this side and 200 mm from this side, so total base length comes out to be 400 mm, and its height is 250 mm. So in this height will not be changing throughout the whole motion of the body. So from Pythagoras theorem we can calculate L1 0.4 square from this base height plus 0.25 square, which comes out to be 0.472 meter L1 elongation. And so when it will be at position 2, we can assume this will to be L2, and again similarly Pythagoras theorem, this height won't be changed 250 mm, so 0.25 square plus this base will be coming now to be 200 mm, so 0.2 meter square, which comes out to be 0.32 meter. We have calculated successfully L1 and L2, and third, at last we have to calculate about the gravitational energy. And how will we be calculating the height? See, we have been given that the angle of the incline is 15 degree, and the body of mass m has displaced 200 millimeter above the incline. So for this height, we can assume that corresponding angle 15 degree is all equal. So 200 cos 15 will be the base length, and 200 sin 15 will be the height. So total height comes out to be 200 into sin 15 degree, or in meter we can write 0.052 meter. So now all we have necessary details, we can successfully applying work energy theorem. So what does work energy theorem says? Total work done is equals to changing kinetic energy. So in body of mass m, those three works we have to consider, that is similar for the force P, the gravitational work done, and the work done by the spring are responsible for changing kinetic energy. As we have also seen that the initial velocity is 0, delta h is 0.52 meter. Putting all these values in this equation, P comes out to be 52.07 Newton. So we have successfully acquired the value of force P. 52.07 Newton is acting on the body of mass m, from which is responsible for taking it from position 1 to position 2. Thank you.